So that's when I said, "That's not the Archbishop of Canterbury, that's my wife." So nice to be appreciated, don't you think? Right, back to it, I suppose. The sitter is a strikingly beautiful young woman. Her features are sharp and aristocratic. I can't imagine this chap's wife was too happy with him having a photograph, well, a painting, more accurately, of the babysitter pinned up or whatever. This cage used to house a huge bird. Only a feather remains. I can't reach it from here. Fling the doorknob at it. No. Scrape it forward with the mask. No. Guess I'll play the piano instead. Da-da, da-da, da-da. The piano is so dusty I dare say it hasn't been played in years. I wonder if it still works. Let's find out. Something is preventing one of the keys from depressing. There was a key under the key! How very meta. Looks like the lyrics to a song entitled The Last Song for You. The verses are scrawled so poorly as to make them illegible. Okay, that's a thing. Why would there be a ladder up to the attic? That makes no sense, especially if you've got to get a piano up there. There was an elegant scarlet party dress inside. Looks just about to fit size. What all this is going to be about, the trials and tribulations and the tortured mind of a man who wants to be a woman. That's what the whole thing's actually about. Makes some twisted kind of a sense, I suppose. The doorknob is missing. Ah, well, thankfully. Yeah, we found Chuckling Boy. Wooden planks are blocking the window. I can only see part of the outdoors. It's not exactly a room with a view then, is it? A big wall mirror. It's so covered in dust that I can't recognise my face, though. I'm still surprised that's not more of a thing. Again, considering this is essentially a Lovecraft story. The laughter coming from behind the curtains. I can faintly see the outline of a figure on the other side. It's a porcelain doll with lifelike proportions. The face has been removed, leaving her featureless. But a wig shines brightly, as though of human hair. Yeah, that's not troubling in the slightest. With the hair removed, the doll is even more unsettling. Yeah, screw mannequins. Seriously, just, yeah, screw it. That's weird. Okay, that's quite enough of that. No funky jazz beats for me then. Well, Dwit's now got pretty much everything he needs if he can fix the mask to become a full-blown cross-dresser. Oh dear lord. What's your deal then? You just really like the violin, that's fine. Painting for a beautiful young lady with a peaceful expression. She looks like one of Raphael's angels. With less pizza involved, presumably. I'm just gonna swipe this, okay? Crazy guy. Paper, bound up in a roll. It seems to be a discarded musical score. Mine now. Wallpaper is torn. It's a tailor's mannequin. Why is it beside the window? Or best you don't ask. So don't ask why it's got that hole drilled in the bottom. No, no, no! Did I not pray enough? Have I not written faithfully every last note you screwed into me? Oh dear lord. Middle C up to A, measure G up to C, tied F, second violin, bar 2, middle C up to A, double note, E, G, C. No! This was supposed to be our masterpiece. Viola C, up an octave, then up to G. What? Who are you? Are you blind man? Can't you see I'm creating the angel's voice? The work. C to A, an octave higher, a fragile voice flutters around the stratoff. No. Hands swallow you, laugh at you. I lost it again. Did you ever have it, son? Let's ask ourselves that question first, shall we? My inspiration, too, is lost. Quite lost. In the fog, the notes moan, just her. Go on then. Who was she? Oh, beautiful Daphne. The best soloist that a composer could have. The voice of an angel. What made my music possible? She would stand there by the window. The wind caressed her cheeks. It danced in her golden hair. Her dress glowed like an ember in the dusk sun. What happened to her? She was very delicate, like a flower in the desert, like a petal in the storm. The sickness, it just swept her away. Her voice, my God, her voice. It came from heaven. She was the angel of my music. The mausoleum outside the house, is that where Daphne is, interred? That's right. I visited her many nights. I have even slept beside her on the cold, wet stone floor. Okay. You are a very weird man. I bid you farewell. I'm following a man, come to think of it. Maybe he is following me. He has a red beard and wears a cape. I think he might be the Scotch Batman. I find this man sometimes, yes, among my notes. I need to get out of here now. You people are all very, very silly. You ask me for words, but words are betrayers. They're dirty. Music. Just music remains beautiful. It's a prisoner inside all of us. We must set it free. I can't help you now, until my work is finished. My work is the important thing. She was my only inspiration. Yeah, I'll leave you to that then, shall I? Yeah, I see where this is going. I'm going to use the mannequin to recreate her, so as he'll give us something or other. Seems pretty obvious. First I need to fix this bloody mask. Suppose if I forgot the feather, I can use it as a brush to get the resin to fix the mask. Yeah, you could blow through the paper roll, or you could just use it to scrape the feather towards you. Seems like an unnecessary complex action there, does it? It's a big black feather with some grey spots at the base. Well, I got myself a brush. Slap a bit of resin on that. Stick the mask back together. Slap the mask on the mannequin. Dress, wig. Presumably crazy guy will mistake it for her. And give me something. No idea what or why I should want him to give me anything. Oh, maybe he'll give me the keys to the mausoleum if he thinks she's alive again. Because presumably he'll assume he no longer needs it. I've stuck the pieces together with resin. This face, it reminds me of a girl from the paintings. Yeah, just in case you hadn't already figured that out. She was an easily startled lass, as you can tell from the mask. Walk my way very slowly back down the hallway. Only downside to being in a game that's set before the era of electric lights. Don't do anything crazy, crazy guy. Nothing to worry about. Yes, that's it. It looks more and more like the young woman in the painting. You know, if you're blind or crazy. Daphne, you're back. Are you a figment of my melancholic mind? Are you a ghost of my dying music? No, it doesn't matter, because you're with me again. And now I know exactly how to compose my masterpiece. As long as it doesn't involve stabbing me, that's fine. Please, take my violin. Now that I've completed my work, I no longer have any use for it. It needs to be with her. Go to the mausoleum and place the violin where her heart lies. Okay. Angel of my music will guide you. Here, take the key to the mausoleum, my friend. Yeah, sure, I guess. I bid you farewell. The music and singing surround you, my good man. Look for the Smearug. What? Why did you suddenly go all Tolkien on me? No, whatever. I bid you farewell, crazy guy. I have to ask, how are you playing this ambient music without the violin? That's a talent right there. Well, hell of a talent, in fact. No. Perhaps he just played far too much Castlevania 64. One of the things I always loved about that game was the intro with mini Dracula playing the violin. I thought that was cool. No? Yeah. Here lies an angel. Great pity must be felt for those who did not hear her. Pity for those not blessed by her naive grace, not shaken by her heavenly voice, trembling their souls into divine ascendance. Here lies Daphne. God rest her soul. I thought the sentence was over already. The sarcophagus is broken! Where on earth is the coffin? Who could have done this? Is this some sort of weird new hobby? Ghost riding the dead? Would explain why David's coffin was moved as well, actually. A trail of soil leads from the sarcophagus to the hole. Was the coffin transported through here? Transported, dragged. Potato at this point. It's locked. Won't open, Jim. I can't see anything through these dirty windows. They're far too... Hello? There's something really creepy about a knock that occurs from inside a place you're trying to get into. It's just not the done thing. It's against the convention. Always goes against the grain. I hear you in there, bird. Don't think that I don't. Darkness there and nothing more. Quoth the raven. Oh, son of a bitch! I think that was the Eye of Fundera. God damn it. Thundercats have never been so scary. With the help of River, that's supposed to be the maid, Daphne, hid from the sun in the shadowy mists. She changed her skin for strong bark, so her heart was forever concealed. Her dance frozen in the rustle of 1,000 leaves. Right, so I gotta give the violin to a tree then. Whatever. Whatever works. Whatever works. A lot of dusty books. Anatomy, history, science. Discotheque. What an unusual collection. Books with unpronounceable names in dead languages. Like French. Myths and legends this time. Norse tales, Greek, ancient Sumerian. Others I don't recognise. Some of these scripts I've never even seen. To be in the days when a library was a rare and magical thing. It's divided to just rare because they're all being closed down is now currently the thing. Painting of an old factory. I guess someone was really attached to the place. I think that's probably a Lovecraft reference I'm not getting. Begging your pardon, sir, if I have startled you. What are you doing here in the dark? Just seems a bit odd. Why, I'm reading all these marvellous books. In the dark? How can you see the words without any light? That's the only way to see them, really. That is, if you want to see the words on the other side of the page, the words from the shadows. Shadow always hides the light, you know. They can only be read in the darkness. Oh good, another crazy person. Are you the owner of this bookshop by any chance? Oh goodness, no. The bookshop doesn't belong to anyone. Not since I found it here. I'm just a guest. An explorer of these ancient domes. You see the man come through here? Tall, red-haired, with a cape. Oh yes, I know of whom you speak. I've seen him here from time to time, perusing the books. He would pick one off the shelf, glance at it, and then put it back. He and I never spoke, though. Why do you ask? Which of these books did he pick up? Might be useful to know what type of knowledge this man's after. Let me think. Ah, yes, I recall he was looking at Unexplored Places of the Empire. An excellent tome. Very revealing and very rare. This bookshop is very fortunate to have a copy. Not sure where it is now, but I'm sure it can be far. Pardon the interruption, sir. I will leave you to your reading. Yes, reading. Large collection of books. So it is, David. Some of these descriptions are rather lackluster. I hear a woman's voice in the distance. It sounds as if she's singing a lullaby. Of course, it'd be the mockingbird lullaby, wouldn't it? Ah, indigestion. Apparently accompanied by Satan on the tenor. A book lies on the floor. Its spine reads, Unexplored Places of the Empire. What a stroke of luck! The Place of Eternal Fog, Silent Hill. Known as Zaila, is a unique bay in the east of Balshwa, near the jungles of Bengala. It is surrounded by tall, snow-capped mountains. Usually covered in mist, the waters of the bay are very dangerous and very rarely visited. Well, visited even, if I can pronounce words correctly today. That's really it, just... alright, fine. Just more of what I already knew in the fact we're going to have to go visit the mist place eventually. Go downstairs or continue exploring upstairs. The remains of a coffin. Looks like it was bursted from the inside. That seems familiar to you, David. A massive dead tree. How could it have formed here inside this building without sunlight? That is actually a very good question, David. Give violin to tree? Give violin to coffin? No. Ooh. On the ground lies a book entitled The Songs of Jaila. The page which has been opened has been torn out. Have to find that then. But the remaining fragment identifies the song title, The Search for Shmeag. Ah, there it is. I see something caught in the branches. It appears to be a page torn from the book below. I can't get to it though. Smack it down with violin? No? Burn the tree! Burn the house down! No? No. A window shrouded in a thick layer of dust. Not even sunlight can get through. Okay. See, there is no sunlight, is there? It's the middle of the night. What else we got then? Clickety-click. Wait for the icon. Oh, icon changed. Surprisingly lush vegetation covers the place. I don't recognize the species these plants belong to. Cthulhu herbs. A cracked wall. A long green vine has grown through it. Some Plant 42 bullshit going on here. I can already tell. There's a note partially obscured by mud. I mustn't fall asleep. I hear them crawling. I hear them gnawing. Rats. Too many of them. They know where I'm here. I mustn't fall asleep. They stalk me, coming closer, closer. I can see their blood-red eyes glimmering in the darkness. I mustn't fall asleep. I'm guessing someone had a cat nap, or a rat nap in this case. Pile of ragged clothes, caked with mud and full of holes. Yep, someone was eaten alive by the rats. That's legitimately disturbing. Ah, the singing tree. Dead roots of a once great tree fill this cavernous sewer. A strange green moss covers its surface, and there is a great crack along its length. Fair enough. Insert violin in tree. Yep, apparently so. That's weird. Yep, that's definitely weird. The violin has disappeared amongst the roots, as if swallowed up. The trunk seems to be expanding. That noise came from above. Anything else to say about the tree? After the crack closes, it seems to be growing before my very eyes. Oh dear. Probably best to get out of here then. Before you get molested, David. Didn't mean to click on that. No problem with this interface. Having movement and inspection bound to the same mechanic, it's It's a little annoying, I'm gonna lie to you. Do not fall asleep. Yeah, it's all part of the same thing, isn't it? What's this? Oh, we're back in the sewer here. Alright, cool. That mean I could have come to the library God knows how long ago, just by walking through the darkness. That's... I don't know. I mean, I don't think there's anything I could have done with that fact, but might have been nice to know. Admittedly, I'm assuming that I could have. That, you know, just wouldn't have gotten lost or some such. The tree has grown! Some of the branches have crashed through the window and out into the street. Which means, presumably, the book I need. Yeah. Page I need is now outside somewhere. I see, this is where this being 2-dimensional or 2.5 dimensional is going to screw me over. Now I've got to try and figure out which part of the map counts as this face of the building. My only clue is that apparently a street light is nearby. I'm guessing. Where's the strong light coming? Well, I know it's coming from a street light, 'cause it's the middle of the night. So I gotta find some part of the map that has a street light on it. Presumably, well, there's only one street light I've ever found that was actually lit. So presumably that is where the page now is? Would that be a correct assumption? Hey, crazy guy. No, nothing to say about the tree? Fine. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I can talk over the top of the very loud piano and such. Can I open this gate now? Does that help me at all? Yes, I can. That loops me back around here. Ah, there's another street lamp. It's not here then. How about... This street lamp wasn't on before. That's just bullshit, game. How was I supposed to guess this was the place to go to if this street lamp wasn't previously on? Oh, whatever. I got my sheet of paper now. On the page is a strange poem. Bring it on. First into the wind, they sought for the king. But lost were the birds. They wept in suffering, and flew to the sea, compelled by a need. They found their silence, their quest was complete. King, birds, seas... Hey! Get the fuck back here! After him, David! Where the fuck's he gone? Ah, okay. Okay, I can do this. Keep in mind. Right. So we need to find birds in the sea. Birds in the sea. Birds nest in trees. Oh, yeah. I can hear breathing. Oh, I hear birds. And I hear the sea. Okay, here we go. We're going the right way. Through the archway. I can hear birds, and I can still hear the sea. It's getting louder. This way? The question is, do I want it to be getting louder or do I want it to be getting quieter? That's my only real question, I suppose. I haven't seen anything that represents a king or anything, though. Or anything that represents silence, either, for that matter. The way the background shifts as you walk around doesn't help me much either. Don't seem to be able to use my lantern to make this... What the fuck's that? Well, I found an angel. That's something different, but it's not exactly what I was looking for. The fuck is that? A giant hand reaching out of the ground. That's odd. Oh, sound of the sea's back. So is it want to go this way or... This way maybe? Actually no. No. Last line of the poem was about silence, right? I'm pretty sure when I was over standing by the hand, things went quiet. Yep. Yeah, it's completely silent by the hand. So is there a... Yeah, there we go. Is that right? Still completely silent, so I'm assuming I'm at the end of the poem. Yes? No? Maybe we don't know? Should I repeat the question? Definitely no. I mean, some sort of marble archway, kind of a deep... Ooh, there he is. After him, David. Yeah. Well. Your ticket, please. There you go, I guess. Thank you. Please come on in, sir. This can only end well. I've got a good feeling about this. Oh dear, one of the statues is decapitated. Presumably that's the one that represents Anthony. This is new. A moving behind the foreground object. That's something the game has not done at all until this point. It's kind of cool. Weird, but cool. Of course, I'm kind of suspicious I'm going to get jumped by something when I can't see my character, but... Oh dear lord. Well, let's just assume this is going to end well, shall we? It's the Golden Elder of Latria. Hello, Jeremiah. I knew you'd find us eventually. Welcome to our humble performance. You were part of our group. I remember you. Ah, you don't remember my name, though, do you? I am Alexandre. Okay, what's all this about? What do you want from me? From you? Nothing, dear Jeremiah. It is you who came here searching for answers. I just followed a ginger guy. It's the same as when you joined our group. We each came with our own reasons. Do you remember yours? Oh, right, yeah, he was the philosophy guy, wasn't he? True philosophy. Ding, ding, ding! Correct. It was our thirst for knowledge that drew us together. No one waits for us out there, dear Jeremiah. There is no one who will care for us when our hour comes. We have been alone. Until now. How did I end up in London after being buried in a boarding school? How is that a thing? The bird protects us. It is by his design that we should meet again. But we are not the only ones who take shelter beneath his wings. Now you're just being cryptic. His influence and power is ever expanding, ever reaching. Do you not feel him beckoning? Look, I only want out of this. I want to wake from this nightmare. This is no nightmare. It's a show, a performance. The truth we seek lies beyond the curtain. Beyond the veil, you may say. Now we have crossed the point of no return. The lights are on, the stage is set, and soon you shall meet the actors. Welcome. Ah! This belongs to you. Sure. I'm just gonna go put this on outside. Dearest Sir Dr. Wakefield, if you are reading this, then you will follow my instructions to arrive upon the agreed upon address. Good. I apologize that I could not come to you immediately. My own investigations have demanded a certain unanticipated degree of attention. I have determined that your patient, David, is in serious trouble. I will contact you with more information per taste. In the meantime, discretion is of the utmost importance. Your friend, Johann Hoffman. My god. More generic Lovecraft names. The horror! The horror! Well, see you around, folks. Bye-bye now.